Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to the most laziest and the most laid back and the most important channel. Yeah, that'll do. Important channel on the internet? No, on the YouTube nowadays. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Thank you. I'm not showing you my hand lines. No, right. Cut it for us, cut it. Take one, two. Right. As we know in the last video that we were doing, if you all remember, if you have revised it, hopefully, we were doing CIDR video class C. Class C CIDR video part 4 we did. And we did Let's Go then. And this is a brief overview, as you all know, /26. And these were all the CIDRs and how they were broken up and how many usable addresses you can do, total addresses you can do, bits and pieces in that. So let's move on to the next lesson, and the next lesson starts from a /28. Right, let's move on to the next page. Shall we start from here? No, let's curve it up a bit more here. Oh my god, what's this? Oh, okay, right, hold on. That's some other rough work. I think the maths one that I was doing. So CIDR class C, and we begin. Remember guys and girls, video 5. How have you all been doing? Good, thank you. Yeah, I was all right as well. Right, so talk less for us. Right. Right, come back to the study. Yeah, coming back to the study material. Right, so let's write another CIDR. That will be 240, which means it's /28 carrying on. So what we'll do is we will break this up. Break it, bruv, break it, sisters, break it, friends. Right, so we break it up. So when we break it up, how do we break it up? Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. So that's 128, 192, 224. We are here, 240. So that's 240. So we have 4 on and 4, 4 off. Yeah, don't put a fifth one on. Easy, bruv. Right. So now we have broken this here as you were carrying on looking at the other videos before. Followed it through. So we do a 0 to 1. That's 128. That's 192, 224, 240. Similar to that. We're reaching this. Here we go. So anyone who hasn't seen this video, just for them, I'll give the values so that there's no more confusion involved. So this one is 128, 192. This particular one is a 224, and this particular one is a 240. What we are doing now is a /28, and that's a 240. Remember. So now, moving on to this. These is so important, and these are very important to understand if you're going to do subnetting. So we are still in the process of going into subnetting. So we are doing CIDR. We will do some decimal to binary conversions as well as time allows. And right, let's move forward. So now we add all of them. What we are going to do, we will add all of them to see what comes up. Okay? Are you ready? Shall we add them up? Yes? No? No? Yes? No, we can't. Because we have to go the alternate way now. So, what's the alternate way? Because as I was telling you more easier, to learn it this way. See, so here we are going in ascending order. So that's ascending order. Now if we go in descending order, going down, then see what happens. So let's go down in the descending order. So in the descending order, 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be 128, 64, 32, 16. Do you understand me? Right. So here we are. So that's this one. That's in the descending order now. So 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is basically then 8, 4, 2, 1. But because we are only considering ones, so we will add them up. Now from here, we will know how many usable IP addresses we have. So it's here, 240 came here. So that's where we are, 16. So 16 usable addresses. And as I told you before, 2 will be used elsewhere. So this is actually gonna be total addresses. It's actually not usable addresses. Usable one will be 14. So 14 will be usable addresses. So we have 14 usable addresses. Don't get yourself confused with this. That's ascending order. Just to let you know, the way you're going in CIDR here. Now this is descending order where we want to be. 128, 64, 32, 16. This is where we are. So that's how we will know that this is the total amount of IP addresses here. And then we go usable addresses 14 in here. So let's do another one. Quickly, I'm gonna do that. So can you see it? Yes, thank you. Right. So 255.255. So after 240, it will be 248 that will come in. So that's a /29. Similar to that, we'll break it up. And by breaking it up, I mean, let's do the ascending order first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we were here was 240. So here is going to be 248 in the ascending order. So that's 248. Now we go in the descending order. Oh my god. Is that cough? It's not going on. Not going on? I mean, not finishing. Fraz, your English is getting destroyed. Right, descending order. Before I go into another line. That's descending order. So in the descending order, this particular one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 128, 64, 32, 16. This one is 8. So in the descending order, this is 8. So total IP addresses, total IP is going to be 8. And usable one are going to be how many? 6. So usable will be 6. So similarly, we will carry on with the pattern. So the last one that we have got left is, I'll share that in the next video because the time is moving a bit more higher on this side. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want, just get an idea of this. We'll be revising all of this as well. This is just the basics of CIDR. We got loads to go. And subnetting is a fundamental concept, and it's usually subnetting is 5%, I must say, of networking. We have got a lot to go into. There's IPv6, there's NAT, there's PAT, there is VLANs, there is STP, not shielded twisted pair cable, do not. It's spanning tree protocol. We have got OSPF protocols, other bits and pieces, chunks, that we'll be discussing. But slowly, I'm giving these concepts because these concepts are not shown really clearly in the books. Some of the books they are, but in the books they are not shown clearly. So do join in. See you in the next video. Bye. Sorry about my writing, it's getting worse. Actually, one of my family member borrowed my pen, never returned it back. Bad news. Naughty family members. Right. Sorry, it's all right. We'll So I had to use a really cheap 25p um ball pen, which does the job at the moment. So be happy and see you in the next video. And kindly do practice these again and again, because if it's confusing you, it will give you the will to do more to understand it. If it's not confusing you, good for you, because then you'll be on the next step. Keep on watching it again and again, as I told you. And the last moment would be CIDR is classless inter-domain routing or routing. Remember that. Classless inter-domain routing. Bye.